What's up, everybody? Cinephile Mike here, and today I am joined by filmmaker Mohamed Taher to discuss his new short film, 32B, screening at the Tribeca Festival. Set in Cairo in 2005, the film follows a widowed father whose attempt to buy his teenage daughter her first bra turns into an increasingly awkward and surprisingly emotional journey. Balancing heartfelt family dynamics with wonderful comedy, 32B explores that unfamiliar territory. Mohammed, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for having me.
So, the film has already connected with audiences in Egypt and at festivals abroad, including winning the Tanit Dior at Carthage. So, what does it mean to now be sharing 32B with the audiences here at Tribeca?
Uh, for me, it's a great opportunity to have my film screened at Tribeca because it's one of the prestigious film festivals around the world, and of course, it's a different audience here because we screened in some cities in Europe, but we never screened in America, and I'm so eager to know the feedback of the American audience or people in America, how they perceive the film, and how they get the idea behind it.
And what was it about this particular situation and this father-daughter relationship that made you feel that this was a story you wanted to tell as a filmmaker?
For me, when I read the script, Haitham Dabour wrote the script. I felt something real about it. It has a very emotional aspects, and the characters, the main character especially, was so real, and I felt something in it, and I felt that this story could be my first short film to make because I really liked it, and I was attached to this kind of the character, and I feel a lot of people around me has similar situations of this kind of relationship between themselves and their children. So I felt there was something relatable in the story, and this is the thing that I wanna introduce through my films.
And what I appreciated, speaking to that, the reality of the situation, I really appreciated that the film it fully embraces the absurdity of this situation, but it never makes fun of Mr. Hazem. Even at his most awkward, he remains a sympathetic character. So how did you approach balancing the comedy with the emotional sincerity underneath it?
But I guess being telling the story as true as it is, it makes this kind of combination because the comedy aspect it doesn't come from it only come from the situation itself, from the awkwardness between himself and his daughter, and the whole situation with going to bra shopping and then try to wrap it for his daughter, but. I guess being telling the story as true and as serious as it is, not falling into making it funnier is how we got into this kind of result because we didn't intend to make such a comedic situation. It
Mhm.
was just it came up from the absurdity of the situation and the awkwardness itself.
And without spoiling too much, so Mr. Hassem's search for the bra takes him into an environment where he's clearly out of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
So, what were the conversations like around building that sequence?
Actually, we wanted with the production designer and the cinematographer, we talked that we want him to be as much in Paris as we can through the use of props and how the shop should look like, and he should be in a very uncomfortable situation. So we intended to do this through production design and cinematography as well. You will find in this scene in particular, the lights is very red, and it's something sensual about it. It's
There we go.
yeah. So we wanted to have the main character in discomfort in this scene specifically.
And also underscoring it. So Ahmad Mostafa Zaki, the score, does a really wonderful job navigating that awkward humor and that tenderness. So what were the creative conversations the two of you had to find the film's musical voice?
We tried a lot of different music, but we agreed to have minimal kind of music that we don't want the music to be overreact to the situation. We want to just make a subtle kind of music and elements to give this kind of awkwardness. We talked a lot and we tried a lot of different genre in music, and we agreed that this is the best we can have for this kind of film. And Ahmed did a really good job in that. And he was also he was because I changed a lot of the time. He was very keen to get what I really think of, and he was so passionate about it.
So we talked about the production design, the story, and building this world, but now I want to talk about working with Mohamed Mamdouh because he carries, this whole film with the reactions, the body language, the expressions. So what was your collaboration like with him in creating this character who's so overwhelmed and sympathetic and funny? What was your collaboration like together?
Mohamed Mamdouh, I knew him for a long time. I was working as an assistant director in a couple of projects that he was starring. And it's a privilege to have him as a superstar in Egypt to play this role in my first short film. We worked together in table readings a lot to understand this character and understand the situation itself and make it as real as possible and not trying to be funny or to be comedic. So we talked so many times, and we rehearsed the script more than one time, and even in during the shooting, we were changing some lines according to what happened and what he feels in the moment while we are shooting. So it was very collaborative work with him, and I really enjoyed it.
And now that you've completed this project and put it out into the world, and you probably prepare to work on however many next projects you've got, I love to ask this question of filmmakers as you continue developing projects. What would you say is one best practice that you've learned that you look forward to carrying into future projects, and a learning curve that you try to not repeat?
I guess best practice is choosing the right crew for uh, what you are trying to do, the people you are keen to work with and comfortable with to share our ideas and try because it's a collaborative work. It's this is the crew that you will get to spend a lot of time with. So investing in choosing the right people and having a privilege to get who you want. It's an asset in this in your career or in your future projects. What I don't want to do this is 'cause it was a very good and successful process for this film. I can't call anything that I don't want to do in the next project. Uh, yeah, I don't have an answer for this right now.
That's all right. Hey, it's a blessing to have everything go so smoothly. We just hope that
Yes,
that can repeat.
yes, yes.
Well, Mohammed, thank you again so much for taking the time to chat with me today.
Thank
Congratulations
you,
on
Mike.
32B screening at the
Thank,
Tribeca Film Festival.
thank
For
you,
everyone
Mike.
watching, 32B will be screening as part of the Tribeca Shorts program entitled Care Package. We will include the screening information and the links in the description below, as well as social media contacts, so you can keep up with the film. As always, if you enjoyed this conversation, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more filmmaker interviews like this, festival coverage, spoiler-free reviews, and award season conversations. And until then, this is Cinephile Mike reminding you to take a break and watch something new. Mohammed, have a great day.
You too. You too, Mike.